Hello, this is Ashton Kraus.
And Dietrich Fu.
And this year, our magnet project was to create a system that can grow plants aeroponically. Mr. Vu, could you tell us what aeroponics is and why you chose this topic?
Yes, aeroponics is much simpler than it sounds. The whole idea is to grow plants without direct contact with soil or water. And as for why, traditional farming won't support growing human populations forever. Aeroponics can provide more food and take up less space, which is why we built our small aeroponics system.
How will the plants receive their nutrients?
Well, we created a sprinkler system that sprayed a fine mist on the plants for 1 minute every hour. This water was stored in the bottom of the bin that the aeroponics system was built into, and was a mixture of water and fertilizer.
Ah yes, and I can see by the picture that you used a small pump and 4 mist sprinklers to distribute the solution equally to the roots that hang through the net cups.
That is correct. We actually used small cubes of rock moss to hold the seeds in place as the plants grew.
Now what about the lighting?
For lighting, we created a box that fit over the top of the lid of the tote box that could hold up a grow light. This light was on a timer that would turn the light on at sunrise and the light off at sundown, making the whole system mostly automatic.
I'm assuming that this system was kept indoors?
The system was kept in a garage, but had no leaks or mess besides some moss growth on the lid. With limited mess, this technique of growing plants should be suitable for indoor growing.
This sounds pretty good so far. Are there any results that we can see?
Yes, they are displayed here on these charts.
Interesting. It looks like 4 out of 6 plants grew to around 6 centimeters over the 21 days of recording height, and on trial 2, only 2 grew successfully to around 4.5 centimeters. Can you explain what you grew and why you think your results were this way?
For our project, we chose to grow lettuce because it quickly germinates and grows. It also has a relatively simple shape and doesn't require any extra structure to grow onto. As for the results, the second trial in this project was after we added a net on the inside of the box. The purpose of this net was to stop the root from growing down into the water held below, which happened around day 30 in our first trial, which wasn't recorded. Anyways, we had a lot less plant to grow then, because while installing the root net, some of the sprinklers were bumped, and resulted in uneven watering. We also noticed in both trials the leaves of the plants were flimsy and often pale, showing a lack of nutrients.
In the future, could you do something to help with these problems?
The fertilizer content in the water solution could be increased, or we could perform this project during the summer to allow for the plants to receive natural light.
Very interesting, and thank you for answering these questions. By the looks of this project, aeroponics is definitely a possible solution in the future of farming. It just needs a bit more refinement.